AFT, that is Unforced Tribunal to Supreme Court Statutory Appeal. Namaskar. Today our speaker is Jayprakash Somani, advocate from Supreme Court of India NIP. He published more than 50 books on Supreme Court case laws. So, I am presenting you Advocate Jayprakash Somani.
Statutory appeal from AFT to Supreme Court. Then drafting of this statutory appeal in excellent manner and argument to win the case. So this is the subject of our today's video. What is AFT? Armed Forces Tribunal. So how these matters are handled? Many people don't know. They don't know only the court martial. But after court martial, how these matters are handled in our country. Whether army people have fundamental right open. So such type of questions answer everybody should know, who is related to the legal practice and who is related to law, which is related to job, which is related to legal practice. So following points are important to understand. These are the significant points. How armed forces matters are handled. Then what is exactly court martial? Court martial is like a session court. You can say it is a trial court. But before court martial also commanders, their senior officers, then area commander have some authority to give punishments also. Then Armed Forces Tribunal. Before establishment of Armed Forces Tribunal, this power goes to High Court. Now High Court don't have that power. Now power comes to Armed Forces Tribunal. Armed Forces Tribunal is handling all three segments of army matters: Navy, Air Force and Army. So all matters are handled by Armed Forces Tribunals. High Court have a jurisdiction intact under Article 226 and 227 if that matter is related to that particular 226, 227 article. That is a legal right, fundamental right. Army people don't have the fundamental right fully. They are restricted there. But sometimes High Court can entertain under Article 226, 227. But otherwise, maximum matters are handled by Armed Forces. Armed Forces Tribunal. After Armed Forces Tribunal, straightway appeal comes to the Supreme Court under Section 30 and 31 of Armed Forces Tribunal Act. So this is called statutory appeal. And when this statutory appeal comes, so how you can read, next important point, how you can read the impugned judgment passed by the Armed Forces Tribunal, and how you take the point which is against your client mentioned in that particular order. So which error Armed Forces have done by not giving justice to your client, that point you should highlight. You have to frame the question of laws on that, and then you start drafting grounds, everything. Earlier courts, all document you see, you should study it properly. Then frame ground, frame question of laws, and then prepare for drafting. Statutory drafting is different than SLP. Already we have so many courses on SLPs, different courses, you can see that. But statutory appeal drafting is different. So statutory appeal drafting doesn't contain the stay order, doesn't contain interim relief application. So you have to join a separate that application. Separate you have to attach to your regular statutory appeal. So list of dates and synopsis. So first synopsis. Synopsis drafting is very important. Maximum points you should highlight that with proper research of the case laws, with proper relevant para of that case law, then list of dates. That at some point will repeat in your main draft also. But when judges and the team of judges read the synopsis, they should know here is a great injustice done with the appellant. Sometimes you can call appellant as a petitioner also, you can call as appellant also. But it is a statutory appeal, so it is called appellant and respondent. Opposite party is respondent. So this is important thing, friends. After synopsis and list of date, then take the main draft. And main draft, and that includes question of laws also, facts, question of laws, then grounds, and for interim relief, you have to join separate separate application, prayer, everything. If delay is there, then application for condonation delay. If judgment certified copy is not there, to exemption to file the certified copy. If translations some are there, to file translation that application. If additional document you have to file, to you should join separate to file additional document. Yes, in apex court, you should file all that document of that court, which court order you are impugning, which court order you are challenging in Supreme Court. That court's all document you should attach. You should not attach any new document without the leave of the court. So if you want to add a new document, then prepare a separate application to take the permission to join new additional documents. So that application should be there. So it's such type of so many applications in apex court you have to join, and then your draft will prepare. Then most important thing, how to argue in admission hearing. After filing defeat clearing process, then admission hearing will open. Even though it is a statutory appeal, but Supreme Court is not easily accepting the case in their court. Unless and until a grievous injustice is there, unless and until they wish to interfere in that particular judgment, they will not accept. So admission hearing is the most crucial hearing in my court. So you should be very properly prepared. When you have substantial question of laws, proper ground, then within 1 minute or two, you can admit the case. And if you don't have that, then if you argue 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you have given a big lawyer, but no use of that. Our judges are very learned and clever. So friends, be aware for arguing admission hearing. Then after notice, registry 2-3 days, counter affidavit will come, the rejoinder, like that. And then after notice hearing will take place. And after notice hearing, final arguments, and then final order. So such type of journey, armed forces matters is in Supreme Court. So friends, to understand all this, to understand all of these 9 videos, 9 parts of this course, just you join this course. And as per our leisure, you see the videos, study material, everything, and original drafted by me, my team, argued by me, original Supreme Court's order. So everything you will get freely, newly, and freshly, and genuinely. Not a copy of any others from book like that. No. Everything is own draft, own argued, after notice, before admission, after admission, and then after notice, final argument, everything. And sometimes we will give you the study material of other lawyers also. Those drafting are very good. So everything you will comes to know. For this purpose, if you don't have, just download our app, Jayprakash Somani Supreme Court. In that app, just put your credential. You will find on Google Play Jayprakash Somani Supreme Court app. Or second option is in description. Link is given. So through that link you can. And so many free lectures are there. So many courses are there, and our each and every course's fee is very, very less, very, very reasonable. And in that course fee, you can enjoy these videos for 1 year, 2 years. Whenever you want, you can again listen that. Prepare yourself. Try to become a good armed forces lawyer by listening carefully and by following carefully of this course content. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.